Hello, I'm Bood and welcome back to my Rebuilding Palermo series. This is episode 5, our second season in Serie A, and I am loving it. Absolutely love this save. I'm well into it. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. That's why you're back, so you're going to smash that like button. If you really want to help my channel out, you can always pledge to my Patreon. I really would appreciate that. And I really just appreciate you coming back and supporting me. I'm very close to 13,000 subscribers, which blows my mind, man. Absolutely blows my mind. So everyone who's supported me, new and old, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. So, Season 5 is a big one. Now, I have a plan in place. You might question that plan with this season, but I have got a long-term plan in place. It's all about baby steps. So, let's get stuck into this season. So, I think we excelled last year. We did very well, I think, finishing 11th. I was really happy with it. We were favourites to go down. A lot of the players I brought in at lower level stayed. And we did a few deals in the loan market, which was great. And yeah, we battled on through, and I was honestly well chuffed with it. But I wanted to kick on a bit now. But obviously, when it comes to the finances part of it, I've got to build them finances up, and I'm going to hopefully start using the methods I've used in my rebuilds, my Journeyman series, where I sign a lot of players in on free, and then I sell them on for a profit. That's the plan. Just takes a while. We need to get settled in this league. So it's Italy, and in Italy you can make a lot of loan signings. So I felt that's probably the best thing to do. If we pick up a good player, great. But there's a lot of fantastic young players out there who could make us better this year. We're not in Europe, so maybe we could really kick on, build our reputation, and maybe even grab ourselves a European spot. So I showed you a few of them, I think, or maybe talked about it, but I was bringing in a lot of players on a free from all over the place, to be fair. Some of them I think are going to be good players. Some of them I feel are just going to get sold on, maybe stay for a year and we'll sell them on. Some have come in, like Alessandro Basoli, and gone straight back out, made 1.8 million off him. It's not huge amounts of money, but it's something. And we've covered the costs of our loan. So it's just about building the finances up slowly. We've got a couple of good players in. Obviously, there's a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is, I do this on other saves, is we'll have a look at my best 11. Now, we've got Lorenzo Avogaddi. He's going to his second season with us. We got him from Atalanta last year for just short of 200 grand, but he was a great bargain, I think, because he's a good young keeper. He's only 21. He's got potential, so I think he could get better. And to be fair, I couldn't find anything better that was worth it, that had the right value. So he's having another year with us. Right back, we've got a special player, a little wonder kid who we did have on loan from Atalanta, but we did buy for about 5 million. Bargain, I think, because he's brilliant. And I think he's only going to get better. And in fact, he will get better. And yes, he's got a fancy face that I've stolen off FIFA. Any of my good regens on this series now, I'm giving him a nice cool face. Left back, we have a free signing, Aleska Terzic, Serbian, 23 years old. He was released by Fiorentina, but the last 4 years he's pretty much been all over Italy, Vicenza, Genoa, clubs like that. So he's got good experience in this league, and I think he's a good player for us. So centre of defence, I think we're lacking. Hopefully I can improve that maybe this year, maybe if I wait till next year and just battle on. And we've got Luca Lotti. He's been with us a while now. He's not a world beater, but he seems to work well for me. And I've got a player called Fornacier who's pretty similar to the Lotti who you've just seen. But I want to start trying to promote some of my youth, and this is the best young defender we've got at the club, Antonio Mason. He's not a world beater. He's never going to be. And he might not start too many games this year. But again, it's just about trying to give guys a chance. I do need to improve the centre halves. We have ourselves a new defensive midfielder, Mr. Han Noah Masengo, a player I've had on another rebuild at some point. I'm pretty sure I have. I recognise him. We got him on a free. So, outstanding player, defensive midfielder, central midfielder. We have loaned ourselves a Brazilian from Lazio, 23-year-old Andre Anderson, who I think is pretty awesome. Right, well, chuffed with this one. And we've also loaned another young player from Lazio. So we've got two midfielders from Lazio. This one's Leonardo Rossetti. Good young player, 18 years old. Fantastic ability. On the right wing, we've brought a loan in from Inter Milan, Giovanni Iovini. He's Swiss. He's 19. He's not a world beater like I usually always say, but he's enthusiastic. He's going to try his hardest. We have another Serbian in the team, and it's Nicola Ninkovic. He's 28 years old. Serbian, obviously. And he's come from Brescia on a free. Up top, we of course have Mazuko. He's a good young player, had a good season for us last year. But I was looking at this squad thinking, really, I need to do more. I need to do more business here. And there was a lot more time to do business. And usually when you start to sign a few players, more become available. I was going to have to make big changes because I didn't feel like we were strong enough to get any better. So I brought in more loans. More loans. Why not? Sandro Milano, central midfielder from Juventus. Pascal Steckhammer, 19-year-old German from Borussia Dortmund. We needed this kid. Wonder kid, by the way. Centre half. A very exciting player. And another wonder kid. Ricardo Embalo from Benfica. Left winger. Very excited by him. Peace de la Resistance. Whatever that means. Salvador Lara. Brian Lara's long lost nephew. The cricketer. Wonder kid striker from Valencia worth 10 million quid. Ooh, was excited by him. I know I've got Mizuko, but we need some quality. We need some depth. I needed depth. And last but not least, this geezer. From Porto on loan. The deal at this moment in time is in the talk in stage. But we do sign him. We do sign him. So I felt like I had two good centre halves. Put a bit more up front. Bit in the centre. Really good shot at doing something better than last year. Obviously, we're only in two competitions, the Coppa Italia, and they want us to get to the fourth round, qualifying. We've got Chievo next, and then they want us to fight bravely against relegation. But we finished 11th last year, and if you know me, I want to do better than that. So I want to do better than 11th. Although the bookies have got us right back down in a relegation fight, so we don't believe them, do we? I don't. Do you believe him? I don't believe him. Staff's okay. I still want to improve it. We can't yet. It's fine though. I think I'm happy with it. I keep moaning though, keep pestering the board. Who, to be fair to him, I've done quite a bit. We sent a few players on leadership courses over the summer to make them better leaders. We're improving the youth and the training facilities, so the club is getting better. And so are the finances. It's not Premier League in Italy, but once you're in this top flight, you can earn better money. So we're doing all right, and that's what I'm talking about. It's a slow build. Eventually, I'd love a squad of my own players. But if you can loan some wonder kids, freaking loan them wonder kids. Do you know what I mean? Why not? I want to try and win as many games as possible this year. And again, try and sign some players on a free that we can sell on. And just yada, yada, yada. Just kick this club right on. Pre-season went well. New players settling in. We had a 3-game tour of Switzerland. And then we played a little Italian side in a friendly. So, yeah, I was happy with that. Now, jump back in here. It's the 20th of September. If you look at the top, you can see we're 15th. The league has kicked off. But I'm here for a couple of reasons. The first one is this. Commercial income. Our commercial income is 3.5 million. Juventus's is 171. See what I mean? You're freaking up against it, aren't you, really? The kind of finances and big clubs have. It's hard work. That's why you have to wheel and deal, man, to even try and compete. You also have to keep signing players, and we've got Damiano Gualandi, another wonder kid. This one's come from Milan, defensive midfielder. So we've got quite a lot of wonder kids, just unfortunately, only one of them is ours, but I felt we were strong. We were going to do okay. So okay that by the 14th of January, we were in 5th, winning 9, drawing 2, losing 5. 11 points off the title, but who thinks we're ever going to win the title? Not me. But look who is my leading goal scorer. What a freaking pickup he was. It's going to be a one-season wonder. There's no way Valencia are not going to give this kid a chance. They should have given him a chance already because he's very, very good. But he's ours for this season. And what a fantastic player. So is Embalo. A couple of his kids are game changers. Absolute game changers. Defensively, we joined 7th, I reckon. Inter, though, are amazing. Inter on this game are amazing. Going forward, we're 8th. I mean, so, you know, we're doing really, really well. Like I said, it's a slow process. I've got a lot of loans, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of the games we play, I've probably got 3 or 4 of my own lads playing each game. The rest are loan signings. I want to get that the complete opposite next season, but this season's all about us getting higher up, trying to win some money, build our reputation so we can bring in better players. But we picked up a fine player here on loan. It's costing us a bit of money weekly in the weekly wage. I think it's costing me a loan fee, but he's worth it. Second best player in the league, leading goal scorer in the Serie A. This kid's got a big, big future. Just wish we could afford him because he was worth 10 million when I signed him, and now he's worth 23 million already. So we're never going to get him. But if I could loan him again next year, that's the first thing I'm going to try and do is loan this kid again. The money's pretty much staying quite level, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's take a look at the squad, shall we? And average rating wise, fine. Obviously, a lot of these players are not ours. They're very good loan players, but they've come in, they're suiting the tactic. Again, we had a more attacking style in the lower levels, and then when I got to Serie A, I changed it up a bit, changed some roles, kept the formation, went more to a positive mentality, and it did well for us last year. And it's doing well for us again. To be fair, I can't really grumble when we're 5th, which is Pretty special. I just wish these players were mine, because if they were mine, you could be building something for the future here, couldn't you? I just couldn't afford them. It's going to have to be a slow process of it, I think. But yeah, they're fantastic. This kid's great. Great pickup, cheap for me. Wonder kid, we had him anyway. He loves the club from his 1 year on loan. He loves it here. And I'm just surprised I have no interest in him. No clubs are wanting him. He's like the best right back out there. I believe he's going to be Italy's #1 right back very soon. Of course, we're in the Coppa Italia. Second round qualifying, we're playing Foggia. Always reminds me of two of my best friends. This is the randomest thing. Two of my best friends. One's called Jamie Fogg. The other one's called Mark Fogg. And they're not related. Random name, and they're not related. They grew up together. They're not even distant cousins. There you go. So it always reminds me of them. We won 2-0. Now, you knew we were playing these because you saw it earlier, so you didn't know about the Foggy game. Fair enough. But we came up against these, and it was tough. 0-0, won on penalties. Did quite well on penalties. I reckon my ratio is probably 7 wins to 3 losses. But in the first round, we're going to be coming up against Inter Milan. Diego Simeone's Inter Milan. Bye-bye, Coppa Italia. Now, one thing, I do have a good coaching team. I do. But one thing I'm hoping is that next year, I'm going to be able to make big changes, because we're going to stay in the league. We're not going to get relegated. I can't see that happening. So we're going to be going into our 3rd season in Serie A. And a lot of this staff, they're decent, but a lot of them, like, you know, Tony Bloody Adams and so on, they came in at a lower level. So there's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to completely revamp this. But we're not at next year yet. I'm planning for it, but we're not there yet. We've just got to keep on cracking on now in the league, haven't we? See what we can do. Could we get Champions League? Really? I mean, look who's below us there. Roma, Sampdoria, Lazio, Atalanta. Lazio are giving me 2 of their midfielders, you idiots. You freaking idiots. One of you has mentioned how much you love Fiorentina, and I love Fiorentina. I think they're a great club, great colours. When you play against them, purple versus pink, I love that shit. This is a great club for you to go at. They used to be fantastic. Do you remember with Gabriel Batistuta? Great club. Have a go with them. Well, we've had a youth intake. It's not very good. Another reason why I feel like I need to bring in some better staff, because Director of Football, Renzo Castagnini, or whatever your freaking name is, isn't doing me a good enough job for me. And I reckon we could get someone better in for next season. And he comes in like, yeah, I've modelled most of these players on me. What shit? Come on. We need some good young youth players to come through. So I'm not just loaning. I want to build something. Do you know what I mean? We are still 5th though. It's been 2 months since the last showed you, and we're still 5th. Lost 7, we've drawn 5, we've won 14. So should we see some of the games we've been playing? We've had some good ones. Let's start with this one. Back in September, we came up against Napoli, one of easily the best teams in the country, and Lava got us a goal in the 39th minute. Not just that, I think we played better and we could have scored more, should have scored more. Brilliant game. Then, near the end of October, we came up against Lazio at home. And we had their kid playing for us. He didn't play too well, though, to be fair. Yeah. 2-0 Lara. How good is Lara? I'm going to miss this kid. The last game I'm going to show you is this. We are kind of Roma's bogey team. I think we beat them both times last year, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Play a lot of Football Manager. Things start to cross over. Do you know what I mean? But this is a fantastic away victory for us. Lara didn't score. He actually got brought off for Mizuko, whose development stunted a little bit. I know I was going to give him a big chance. He's a good young player. He's going to be great for the squad. Palermo kid, homegrown player. If we ever get into Europe, he will definitely be an asset for us. He's just not... I just can't build a team on him. I just can't. And he's done well for me though. 2 goals in 2 in the cup. He scored 3 in the league. He has come on 18 times as a sub. So, you know, he's never going to leave. I do love the kid. I also love this. When he scored 2 goals with Lara to freaking beat Inter. Inter Milan, the best team in the land. 3-1 away in the cup. Oh my god, this was exciting. Sorry if I just burst your eardrums. This was next level freaking orgasmic. Hey? Just enjoy it. Look at the average ratings. Just enjoy it. Oh my god. And then Napoli got the revenge on me by knocking me out in the quarter-final. But you know what? We just beat Inter Milan. We beat Inter Milan. I'm saying it, Inter Milan. So yeah, and Napoli only did us in extra time. So, you know, we're becoming a team. So we're doing well. We've not won for 3 games. We draw with Napoli, which is pretty decent. And we've got some big games left. Roma, Lazio, Parma, Fiorentina. Some of these names are just freaking make you just excited to play the game, don't they? Milan, Torino. So got a long way to go. A lot of TV games, a lot of money to be made, and a Euro spot to hold on to. And I've been at it again. We've got a lot of players coming in. There might be some more added on to this. Some of these guys you're going to know because I think most of them are actual real players. Some players from Monaco, some from England and so on. Most of them are coming in, going straight out. Even if it's $1 million or $2 million, you can build up your finances with this. And hopefully we can use that with the money we've already built up while we've been in Serie A to plug some gaps really and not rely so much on loans next season. So I've got an A+. I've got some really, really good players. Lara, great player. And Barlow on the left wing, very good player. Damiani, or whatever his name is, Gualandi. Might be a chance I can sign him next season. We're going to try our best. We're all good players and we find ourselves in 5th. 5th. Can we hang on to 5th or maybe even get a Champions League spot? Let's find out. Let's have a look at some of the running games, some of the ones against the big teams, and we drew with Milan. 1-1. My right winger scoring us the goal. But again, I think we were better. I just really wish we could keep some of these players. Some of these loan signings I might have to just try and loan again just because they're so good. And I feel like sometimes when you loan a player for a year or two and you do well, they fall in love with your club and you've got more of a chance of signing them further down the line. We did drop quite a lot of points actually in the running. It's like we really, maybe they're just tired out. Playing a lot of good teams though. And this was just one of them games where I just felt we were a bit flat. A bit just not really with it. And after not actually winning for 4 games, I think we drawn 3, lost 1. Last game of the season, Roma's bogey team, they can't beat us. That's 4-4 in the last 2 years, which is amazing. Beating them 1-0 and Barlow getting us the goal. Pretty even game. But was it enough? Did we hang on to a Euro spot? Yes, we did. We finished 5th, which was out this world crazy good. And it was good because if we had dropped out to 6th, we wouldn't have been in Europe, we think, because of cup wins. I think. So yeah, fantastic. Super awesome achievement for us, really. Only losing 8 games. I think that's really, really good. Inter Milan have now done back-to-back titles. Juventus have just gone right off the boil, aren't they? Where are they? Lost Cristiano Ronaldo. He's retired. And they're screwed. So that's cool. So yeah, very, very happy. This is the final squad arranged by average rating, of course. Mr. Lara's up there. 21 goals. He was brilliant. My right winger. He didn't look great on paper, but he's done really well. Milano, central midfielder on loan, done really well. A lot of them are on loans, but some of them I reckon will come back for another year. Players like Lara, I can't see it to be fair. But I mean, goals-wise, he was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Mizuko did a job for me, He doesn't moan, that's what I need. A little backup striker that'll just do me a job now and again. Obviously, hard for him. He used to be my number 1. Assist-wise, and Barlow on the left. Terzic, little freaking forgotten about left back. Brilliant player. So yeah, some really good players. Like I said, a lot of deals to be done. A lot of players to come in, even more to come in and go out. Some are going to stay. I love it, absolutely love it. And we finished the season with 31 million, which is fine. Nearly 20 million to spend. But like I said, a lot of business to be done, and there's going to be some great business done. Can't wait to share the next season with you. Well, the team I talked about earlier, Fiorentina, went and beat the team that knocked us out of the cup 2-1. Honestly, great club. I reckon you give them a go. Now, this is the first sign that Italian football is getting stronger, and I hope that we're helping do that. Plus, this is a competition we could be in next year. We're in the Europa League now, but I think we could end up in this. And if Roma can win it, Roma are our bitch. We always beat Roma. We could win it. Now, this is the tournament we're in, and I would love to go on and love to do well in it. I think it'd be great for the club, great for us, great for you guys. I reckon it'd be ace. But, teams like Bayer Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid, Champions League teams, they're good quality sides, so we need to be better next year. Now, this is great for several reasons. One of them being it's Man City getting beat, which is always an absolute joy for me. But the other one's Inter, who, we knocked them out of the cup. We beat Inter. They're the champions of Italy again this year, back-to-back titles, and they've gone on and won a Champions League, done a big double, so that is a mega achievement. What also makes me feel good is that I am a favoured personnel, but come on. I mean, I'm on there with some crappy left-back that I signed, Stevanin, and Lara should be on there. He's going to be on there forever now, isn't he, for that one season of glory. But, I don't want to win this till I'm at least an icon. Really? I want to be a legend. And going into my 5th year, I think, you know, I've got a good record here. I've really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed the country as a whole. It's been fun. I think I've won 120 odd games. Drawn 40, lost 40, something like that. Which ain't bad. Especially the last 2 years, we've done very well. It's just next year's time to kick on and maybe get close to some silverware. So you have it, that is the end of the episode. Hopefully you're going to come back for the next one. Please come back for the next one. It's going to be a big season, player-wise, staff-wise, club-wise. You're not going to want to miss it, hopefully. I'm enjoying playing it still. Absolutely love it. So if you've loved it, make sure you smash the like button. It really, honestly does help me out. I know it's like a broken record as a YouTuber, consistently asking for it, but it does really help. And I'm trying to push towards that 13,000 subscribers, so more people need to find my channel. And you can help me do that. With your views, your comments, and your like, it all adds up together on YouTube. So thank you very much. And thank you for sitting here with me. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. There might hopefully be a couple of these out this week. Salford's out this week. Journeyman might have 2 episodes this week. I'm at it. I'm on it. I'm a man on a mission this week. So thank you. Stay safe. For me and my family, to you and yours, we wish you all the best. I'm Bood. I'll see you next time.